The camp of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has linked the All Progressive Congress (APC) candidate Bola Tinubu to a drug baron. Atiku said this through his spokesman Paul Ibe in a tweet while responding to a claim by the spokesman of the APC presidential candidate's campaign council, Festus Keyamo, linking Atiku to a bus coordinator applying for a driver's job. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment said Atiku was only hanging on to the achievements of his former boss, the former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Keyamo had stressed that the former Vice President had no achievement to sell to Nigerians ahead of the 2023 general elections. He pointed out that Atiku could not compare himself to Tinubu, whom he likened to a driver for 8 years. According to Keyamo, while Atiku answered to Obasanjo for 8 years, Tinubu was in charge of a state at the same time. In a tweet, Ibe likened Tinubu to a drug baron applying to head an Anti-Narcotics agency. Tinubu can be likened to a drug baron applying for the job of head of an Anti-Narcotics agency when other drug dealers are spending time in jail, he said. This one hard, my people. So guys, what's your take? The camp of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has linked the All Progressive Congress, APC, candidate Bola Tinubu to a drug baron. Atiku said this through his spokesman, Paul Ibe, in a tweet, while responding to a claim by the spokesman of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, linking Atiku to a bus coordinator applying for a driver's job. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment said Atiku was only hanging into the achievements of his former boss, the former President the former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Keyamo had stressed that the former Vice President had no achievement to set to Nigerians ahead of the 2023 general elections. He pointed out that Atiku could not compare himself to Tinubu, whom he liked to a driver for 8 years. According to Keyamo, while Atiku answered to Obasanjo for 8 years, Tinubu was in charge of a state at the same time. In a tweet, Ibe linked Tinubu to a drug baron applying to head an Anti-Narcotics agency. Tinubu can be likened to a drug baron applying for the job of head of an Anti-Narcotics agency when other drug dealers are spending time in jail, he said. For the future with God, all things are possible. Vote for Peter Obi for a better Nigeria. From consumption to production. No more sharing formula, but production formula. End of road 1. Rant 2. Who will bright harder? God will not allow us to be consumed by APC PDP again. I totally agree with everything God willing Nigeria incoming president has said, simply because the way Tinubu is behaving, one will assume that he is always on drug. And Atiku, like an indicted corrupt leader trying to be acting like a saint, while Peter Obi is a primary school pupil claiming to be a graduate but having nothing to show for higher qualifications. Who is clean in this country? Nobody. Courts na him be Barawo. So the party that ruined Nigeria for 16 years has no any role to play in this dispensation. The same drug baron your Atiku run to 2014, Atiku and Tinubu are one. Atiku knows nothing. We don't know. They both understand one another. We will soon hear the truth. Let the washing of dirty linen continue. The word like on this capture is undermining the ability of Tinubu. Tinubu is not like a drug baron. He is the narcotics drugs himself. Simple puts it that way. APC and PDP should have conscience and stay out of election for 10 years so that Nigerians can get over the pains and trauma they inflicted on us. Their members should also avoid joining other political parties because the corruption in them is too contagious and deadlier than COVID-19. They should stay out of elections and come back when Nigeria organize National Treasure Looting Awards, Terrorism and Popularity Contest. Reactions are getting tougher. Well, the truth is coming out gradually. I told you people that these two people will soon crash. Finally, they will land in some way. These people cannot be our president because none of them can be selected. Thank God you people know yourself very well. We are waiting and watching how this game will play because God has finally delivered us from your hands. They said. So guys, these are some reactions by Nigerians. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.